for yourself. Again, if you have inherited anxiety, go seek medical professional help. See your primary care physician, and they will refer you out to the people that can help and support you best. As I mentioned earlier, perfectionism. And perfectionism is when you have extremely high standards. It often seems like nothing lives up to your standards. Now, here's where I would like to have a caveat, and it is this: set and maintain high standards is one of the 74 principles of real leadership. It is not perfectionism. So, set and maintain high standards is, I will use my daughter as an example. Because my daughter has always had 2 rooms and her own bathroom and everything that she needed to be successful in life, the standards for her were higher than they were for me because she was already ahead. She did not have an alcoholic parent in the household causing problems for her. She got dropped off and picked up from school. And when she was taking the school bus, then she got dropped off and picked up from the bus stop every day. She had everything she needed. So her 3.5 GPA was different. Plus, she was in higher level schools the entire time. She has been a business owner since she was 9 years old. She has had to pay her own cell phone bill since she was 11 years old. And if I drop dead right now, she can maintain the lifestyle that we currently have because of everything that I have taught her how to do. So even in her business, it's excellence, it's second mile service. And that's what it is because neurologically, she has the ability to do it. But at no point is it perfect. That is the difference, is that it's a standard of excellence, not a standard of perfection. And then this also includes your own performance and achievements. And so maintaining high standards is, when I was first in school and I had a bad GPA in high school, I even had a 2.0. I have a blog about that. I had an F in honors geometry, and I kept those report cards to show proof to my daughter. Hey, yeah, I wasn't always like this. Here goes some proof right here. Is that I started raising my standards. I'm going to get a 3.0. And with every degree that I earned, my GPA got higher and higher and higher, because once I taught myself how to read, then I knew, oh, this is the problem. Now I can excel in higher education because it's just a matter of increasing your reading comprehension. So that's not perfection, that's skill set, that's technical competence is what the difference actually is. So again, perfectionism is an illusion, standard of excellence is not. That's something that can be achievable. You can never achieve perfectionism. And I thought about this morning while I was making up my bed, is that the motto for MPs is excellence always. And so I knew I wanted to be an MP because I couldn't go mechanized infantry, but excellence always. And that is the objective, to have a high standard of excellence, not perfectionism. Now, because you've, going back to perfectionism, because you fear not reaching the high standards, you may experience an intense fear of failure. So perfectionism means that there is not a hair out of place. And it's this illusion that this thing is real. And so that's not the same as a standard of excellence. So when I was in the military, I spit shined all my boots. They looked like mirrors. And I even had a contest with my soldiers who would have the shiniest boots. It was always me. They were never going to beat me because I'm extremely competitive. So excellence is not perfection. Okay. If you start focusing on perfections, that's how people get addicted to plastic surgery. That's how people get, oh, I can't, if I can't do this because it's not perfect. So you don't want to look embarrassed. You don't want to ever look like a novice. You don't ever want to look like a beginner's brain. You don't want to ever look like you're uninformed. That's perfectionist. I'm perfect. I always have the answer. I always do the right thing. I'll always do the right thing. I stutter step when I'm talking because I'm impromptu, extemporaneously speaking to you, that I'm fixing my hair and all of that. I'm not like, oh, I have a hair out of place and look at me. And I am always enunciating. No, sometimes I say ain't got no on purpose. I could say I don't have any, but I'm choosing to be human. So as soon as you start focusing on perfectionism, you got to check yourself. Why would you need to be perfect? And I'm sure it is coming from a family member or something else that you decided, I'm going to hide. I don't trust people that's trying to be perfect. They hiding some shit. So the emperor has no clothes on. Move all that shit out the way. And who are you for real, for real? You got to be real in order to get to a standard of excellence. You are not going to achieve excellence focused on perfectionism. It's not going to work. I know such she and that Sister Johnson at the church ain't never got a hair out of place. You see somebody, they're always impeccably dressed. Why? For what? You hiding something. 100%. So get rid of the perfectionism and choose a standard of excellence. And perfectionism keeps you in a nice little perfect bubble too. You're never going to venture out into something that would make you not look perfect. I don't care. I will look like a novice until I'm not. I didn't get all this information seeking perfectionism.